Students, please share with me. Don't you think that in recent times, the occurrence of disputes between doctor and patients have become very rampant? Don't you think that this kind of mishappenings are getting the importance in news headlines in recent times to a greater extent? Do you have any opinion regarding that? What can be the reason? Why can be the things in the news headlines in recent times? Doctors assault, attack over the doctors, devastation of the healthcare facilities. Why this kind of mishappenings, discrepancies, disputes are getting rampant in our society in recent times? Any idea? Students, please share your opinion. Any one of you, please share. Shubhayan? As I'm seeing the name on the screen, that's why I'm asking. Please unmute yourself. Androvich, are you there?
Sure.
Please speak.
Yes.
What can be the reason behind such endangered doctor-patient relationship in recent times? What can be the reason behind it? Why anyone is not responding? None of you. What happened? Karimul?
Can you hear me?
Jyoti, please speak out. I am just asking for your opinion. What can be the reason behind such endangered doctor-patient relationship everywhere? Why the disputes have become rampant in recent times? What happened? Okay. As I'm not getting any answer from your side, let me express my idea. In place of Shoham, you want to say anything? Please speak out. I'm very much eager to listen from you. What can be the reason behind such endangered doctor-patient relationship in recent times? So, as you are not responding properly, there may be some technical glitch also. I just want to express my idea. In place of blaming our common mass, common people, it's a high time to introspect. It's a high time to look back where we were at fault, whether there was any discrepancy in our attitude, in our gesture. So, doctors should revise their activities in medical curriculum and should learn how to behave properly. This was never taught in a structured way in conventional curriculum unless there was CBME, competency-based medical curriculum. But in recent times, after CBME has come into play, we have a beautifully structured AETCOM module propagated by NMC, where we get to learn many things in a very systematic way, and that is what is AETCOM. And today is one of such AETCOM session where I have invited you all, and we will take opinion from your side and we will discuss about the topic. So the thing that I was telling, what can be the discrepancy behind such catastrophes can be lack of teamwork, can be lack of proper communication skill, can be lack of empathy, can be lack of proper leadership. And all these things never taught in a systematic way in our curriculum. We had to imbibe these things passively or unknowingly from our seniors, from our surroundings. But in recent times, we have structured module at our hand. So I welcome you all to this AETCOM session where we will learn today about the first competency of the module. And what is that? The module number 1.1, what does it mean to be a doctor? And our learning objectives will be of this session to learn about the professional qualities and roles of a physician, the roles of physician in healthcare system, and the commitment to lifelong learning and importance of it in physician's life, and the ways of a good communication skill. So these things are overall objective of this competency. But in today's session, we will learn the professional qualities of a doctor and commitment of doctor to the society. All these things were there, always there in the curriculum, medical curriculum, in a hidden form. But in CBME, it has come as a structured module, and now it is unhidden, and really we can learn in a systematic way from the module. So let us begin the real discussion. As you have already attended the classes of AETCOM in different other subjects, may I ask you, what are the fundamental difference in professional qualities of a doctor and an Indian medical graduate? Can you enumerate? Please, someone of you volunteer and express your ideas. I'm very much eager to hear from you. Is doctor and Indian medical graduate are the same? Please. Is there any difference between a doctor and an Indian medical graduate? Ma'am? Please unmute yourself and express some of your ideas. Ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. There is some difference.
Aditya?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. There are some differences.
Well, let me then enumerate on my own, as you are not responding. So there are some fundamental difference between a doctor and an Indian medical graduate. The doctor is one who has just completed his MBBS course and has achieved an university accredited degree, MBBS, behind his name. But a doctor just getting a degree is not sufficient for being an Indian medical graduate. There should be some more professional criteria. First of all, he should be a sound clinician, having the capability to cater the society in curative, preventive, promotive, palliative, and in holistic healthcare system. He should be able to treat his patients properly with optimum knowledge and skill. He should have adequate knowledge to assess the status of health of the entire community, and he should be able to exert his duty in the holistic healthcare, holistic well-being of the society as a whole. And of course, with compassion. That is what is a clinician. Ability to cure, ability to take part in preventive healthcare and also in palliative healthcare and maintain the health of the society. But just being a clinician is not enough. There should be some other qualities like responsibility to the patients and his relatives, commitment to the society, respect for the patients, fellows, colleagues, and the community as a whole, empathy, and ethics throughout his professional life. And then when all these qualities are there in a character of a clinician, he becomes a professional. So a professional is much superior than just being a clinician. Now, clinician, professional, whatever may be, it is of no use unless his qualities are deployed for the betterment of the society as a whole. So a doctor must learn how to be a part of the overall healthcare system of the country, of the nation. So a doctor should learn how to act as a member of the healthcare team. He should be aware of the ongoing health programs of the country. He should be able to exert optimally to all of such programs adequately. And next is lifelong learner. A doctor must update his knowledge and skill throughout his lifetime by continuous learning through literature, learning through internet, learning through peers, different groups, conferences. So there should be a habit of self-directed learning and updating oneself, because he must cater the society up to the global standard. And for this, he must update his knowledge throughout his life. It's not that just achieve degree and education is finished. The learning process should continue throughout his life. So, lifelong learning habit is a must for an Indian medical graduate. But all such qualities are of no use unless a doctor can communicate properly with his fellows, with his patients, with their relatives, and a community as a whole. So he must be a good communicator. Communication involves many aspects. This will be dealt in detail in some separate class, communication skill. But here in this present context, I must tell you that communication is a crucial skill for a doctor. And for that, he must be a good listener. He must be respectful. He must be empathic, and he must be ethical. Unless all these qualities are there, he cannot communicate properly. So good communication skill for all the fellows around is a crucial quality of an Indian medical graduate. Not only that, good communication skill and all others. In present situation, what we need from a doctor is that good leadership quality. A doctor must be a team leader wherever he is posted. Be it in an outpatient department, be it in a just academic department like ours, be it in a private setup, wherever, a doctor should play the role of a leader. Leader of the healthcare team. There may be many members, fellow doctors, other healthcare providers, but doctors should know how to lead the team. And leadership quality includes capabilities to collect, analyze, synthesize data, to foresee the situation, to have the capacity to handle that, to address the issues, to communicate with people, to motivate people, and to take steps ahead and to plan properly. All these qualities are there in leadership qualities that a doctor must have. So all these are the cardinal features for an Indian medical graduate. So a doctor, just being a doctor and being an Indian medical graduate is not at all the same. And these are the qualities which are there in the definition of Indian medical graduates. So if I ask you, what are the roles of a doctor in a society, you must tell all these things that is supposed to be solved by the graduates from our medical curriculum. Now, in abbreviated form, as you have already learned, the qualities of Indian medical graduates, C2L2P, that is clinician, communicator, leader, lifelong learner, and professional. But everything you must be aware of in detail. What does it mean to be a clinician? What is the meaning of communicator? What does it mean by a leader? And what is to be done for a lifelong learner? And what is the meaning of professional? Everything should be clear to you. and you must learn it adequately in your own career. Now, if I summarize the journey of a clinician to a professional, we may say that it's a journey from autonomy to accountability. It's a journey from expert opinion to evidence-based medicine. It's a journey from self-interest to shared responsibility. So just a clinician, when added with the qualities like ethics, empathy, accountability, and commitment, he becomes a professional. So the journey of a medical student from just an medical entrant to become a professional is just like this. A student entering into the medical course, acquiring knowledge, skill, just becomes an MBBS, just a doctor, becoming a doctor. And it is just a matter of gathering information. Thereafter, when he is endowed with the qualities like values, ethics, empathy, and commitment, he becomes a professional. So the journey from just a MBBS pass doctor to a professional is basically formation of a character. So information to formation, just an MBBS to a professional. Thereafter, when he gathers quality like capabilities to sort, synthesize, analyze the data, decision making, motivating others, he becomes a leader. And becoming a leader is another step, that is transformation. So from information to formation, and thereafter transformation into a leader, which is the need of the hour. We want some good professional leaders from the doctors. And just take it from me, all of you are basically an inborn leaders in your professional life, leader in your career, leader in your healthcare facilities. So, a debate I just wanted to conduct with you. Are you seeing this picture, students? Please share.
Yes, ma'am.
Aren't you getting my voice?
Yes,
Any one
ma'am.
of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Please communicate.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, we are getting.
Subayan, please
Yes, ma'am. We are
speak.
getting.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Any one of you, please. Please unmute yourself and speak.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, we are getting your voice.
Yes, ma'am. We
Are
are
you
getting.
getting this picture?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Hearing
Yes,
my
yes,
voice?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, some of us are waiting outside. Ma'am, please accept them.
Andrew Beach? Why aren't you responding?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes,
I
ma'am.
just wanted to conduct a
Can you
debate
hear me?
online. So if you don't communicate, how can it be possible?
Hello.
I'm not getting your voice.
Hello.
Ma'am, we are trying to communicate.
Okay. There was a just technical glitch. I'm sorry. Now it is a time to time for opinion from your part. Shubhayan, I'm not just now. I am getting your voice. Are you seeing this picture? Any one of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Who is he?
Yes,
Who
ma'am.
is this
Yes, ma'am.
famous character?
Munna
Yes, ma'am.
MBBS.
Dr. Mulli Prasad Sharma. Dr. Mulli Prasad Sharma. A person with enormous capacity to communicate with people, a very good communication skill, deep-rooted empathy for people, and commitment for the community. This is Dr. Mulli Prasad Sharma. Now there is another character. He is Dr.
Dr.
Asthana.
J.C. Asthana.
Yes, Dr. Asthana, a person with profound knowledge and skill and administrative capabilities. Now you please share, if you want to choose a role model for our Indian medical graduate, which person you would like to select? Just some of you voice for one of them. Please,
Combination of both.
just one by one. Shubhayan, Aditya, Chaumu, whoever, just raise your hand and speak. One by one. I just want to listen from you. Tell.
Ma'am,
Yes. I want to
can
see
you
you.
hear me?
Please open your video. I just want to see you.
Ma'am, can you see me?
Actually, yes, I can see you.
Ma'am, actually, I want to become Munna Bhai MBBS because he is not a good doctor, or he is actually not a good doctor, but his communication skill is so much efficient. He is so much efficient to communicate with the patient.
Acha. Then you vote for Dr. Mulli Prasad Sharma. Anyone?
Yes,
Anyone
ma'am.
more? Anyone more with another view?
Ma'am, I
Yeah.
want to be the combination of both. Along with the good professional skills, I also want to have good communicating skills.
Okay. You want combination of both. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Then just summarize, some of you, what should be, according to you, the criteria of a good doctor. If you were to go to a doctor in your society, what kind of doctor you'd like to go to? According to your opinion, who can be the best possible doctor for your treatment? To whom you would like to go? Anyone?
Between these
Dr.
two
Asthana.
people.
Dr. Asthana, you would like to go? Who will shout at you at every point and ask
Obviously,
you to
obviously,
fill
I
the
need
form?
proper treatment.
Yeah.
I need proper treatment, not empathy.
But ma'am,
First
if
of
we
all.
think practically, only having a good communication skill will not treat a patient, na? Only having a good communication skill. So obviously the person will not go to Munna Bhai because he don't know anything about how to treat a patient. He only knows how to communicate, how to decrease the sorrow of the patient. That thing only he knows.
That means what are the disputes, what are the faults of Dr. Mulli Prasad in this context? What are
He
the
lacks
problems with Munna
clinician
Bhai?
skills.
Yeah,
He lacks clinician skills.
he lacks proper knowledge and skill. So the first and foremost thing at this present context of you people is to gather proper knowledge and skill, because the first criteria of an Indian medical graduate is to become a clinician first. Clinician means doctor having proper knowledge and skill. Knowledge and skill about how to treat, how to give preventive care, how to give palliative care, and a holistic health care to the society with empathy and compassion. So knowledge and skill is a must. So Mulli, that is Munna Bhai, I think the proper name, not the one who can be the actual role model. And for Dr. Asthana, the disputes may be, he is a person with profound knowledge and skill and also the administrative qualities, but he is not a true leader. He does not have the capacity to communicate with people properly. He does not have empathy. He is not a person who can solace, who can give a healing touch to the patients. So if you are to select a person, you are not supposed to accept him as a role model. Then what to do? If you are at all to accept someone as your leader in your professional career, this person may be thought of. Who is he? Students, who is he?
Dr. Vidhan Chandra Rai.
Yes,
Dr.
we
Vidhan-
want
Dr.
leader like
Dr.
this.
Vidhan Chandra Rai.
Dr. Vidhan Chandra
Professor
Rai.
Dr. Vidhan Chandra Rai.
A doctor with profound knowledge and skill, a doctor with outstanding leadership quality and empathy for the people and commitment to the society. So Dr. Roy can be our eternal role model for the Indian medical graduates. So with this, I would like to stop sharing the screen and I express my hearty congratulations to all of you for attending this AETCOM session. In the next class, I'll be dealing with communication skill. That will be also an online session. And I hope you have enjoyed this class about the roles of a doctor, qualities of Indian medical graduate. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Graceful presence.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you all.
Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Subayan.
Thank you.
Yeah.